Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Damage Control Sailing. First of all, I want to thank everybody. You've all been so wonderful at making this YouTube thing so much fun. I'm really enjoying it, and that's because of you all, so thanks. In this episode, we're going to do an oil change and then fix a few things that were broken on the way up from Florida, like the main sheet block and the toilet. We're also going to get the old name off the boat, have a little laugh at my neighbor who fell in the water, and learn how to properly respect a marine toilet. Yeah, the real reason you don't want people to come on board and break things is because this stuff is expensive. So I got a new main sheet block. It's cheaper at West Marine than it was online. So here it is. Right. You can't let people come on breaking things. So I got about 150 hours on this oil from the time I started logging time on it when I picked it up in Florida to now. So I figured let's go ahead and change it, get fresh oil in there, and start from scratch. You know, that's my baseline. So now I'll try to change it every 100 hours. I think that's the maintenance schedule that's called for anyway. So we'll go with that. So to change this oil, I'm going to suck it right out of the dipstick tube with this contraption that came with the boat. And you can buy it in a number of places. I've seen it online in a number of places. So it sucks the oil out of the dipstick tube so that you don't have to drain the oil. And a lot of boats, a lot of these diesel engines recommend that you don't try to drain it with the plug on the bottom of the engine, but instead drain it this way. So that's what we're doing. Now before this, I ran the engine for about 30 minutes just to let it heat up. I think that's the bottom. Now just pump. And from there, I think it does its job. It looks like it's filling up. I don't think I have to keep pumping. Looks like the oil is still flowing. We'll see. So while that continues to drain, I'm gonna go ahead and replace this toilet pump. One thing you have to be cognizant of with marine toilets is the force required to flush normally. If that force required begins to stiffen, then stop pumping immediately, because at that point you're just trying to force a blockage through the line, and that blockage is not going through the line. The only way to remove a blockage is to physically remove it, as you'll see here. Otherwise, you'll end up doing what I did, which is to break the handle off. Looks like I got 4 quarts of oil out of it. It's probably not quite enough. Yo, it's hot. It's storming outside. But I'm almost done. Oil change, just about done. The toilet didn't work out so well. Still blocked. There's a blockage somewhere. So I gotta figure that out. But I went on and finished with the oil change, so.
We gotta change that name.
Yes. I think that
That fellow rope thing is not a good thing.
Foul rope thing is done. Red foul rope is no more. Oh snap, my man just fell in the water. Dude next door working on his boat. See if I can show you. He just walked right in the water, I guess. I heard a big crash and a splash. I thought somebody dropped something in the water. My man dropped himself in the water. I think he's just embarrassed. I mean, he didn't die, right? So now his buddies are laughing. So I guess he's okay. It happens. It's pretty wet. My man fell into the water at the dock. All right, well, back to my toilet woes. Last time I was here, I replaced the pump. The pump was like $280, so I figured I'd start there. I could have rebuilt it for like 100, but you know, I'm trying to establish baselines with as much new stuff as I can afford, and I figured just go ahead and get a new pump. So that's a new pump, but there's still a clog somewhere in the system because the new pump won't pump. I don't know if I need to replace the entire toilet. I hope not. But let me continue to try to work things. Almost back together. Gonna put this in now. Scupper valve. This is the reason you don't put toilet paper in marine toilets. Everything that comes out of you and everything you put in that toilet has to be squeezed through there into the holding tank. So it goes through there, out that side, and into the holding tank. Can't believe I'm touching this thing. This is not brand new. So I have to definitely clean my hands. Okay, so the job gets nastier. So I tried to take the toilet apart first, and and I changed the flapper valve, and that didn't work. So now I have to go inside of there. That's where the blockage is most likely, and it's going to be nasty. But I guess that's all part of boat work. Alrighty. Yes, victory. A victory. Yes. All right. Toilet is working again. Come aboard, folks. Now that the toilet is working again, what we need to do is keep it working. So, instructional video is use toilet paper. It goes from your bum to the bag to the trash.
Oh, that's nasty.
Again, I say, from your bum to the bag to the trash.
I ain't doing it.
Do not put toilet paper in here unless unless you want to unclog the toilet. Bum, bag, trash. Any questions?
That's just nasty.
Hey, believe me, I understand how this sounds to my non-boating friends. At the same time, I don't want to deal with their crap anymore. So, the best way to handle this situation is for everybody to just use the scented bags and put the stuff in the trash. I'll handle it from there, but I don't want to dig it out of a pipe anymore. Thanks a lot, people.